What's up, YouTube? First off, I just want to say thank you to my newest subscribers who have subscribed to me. I do believe that I subscribed back to all of you. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you. And of course, I appreciate the people that are already subscribed to me prior. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Today's content. My top female rappers. My top female good rappers, like legendary, I believe. Like, my opinion though, a lot of people may not agree with it. A lot of people didn't agree with the top male rappers. I made like part 1 and part 2 of that. I don't think a lot of people like that. Everybody got their own personal list of, their top rappers or their top R&B singers. Totally understandable. But my top female rappers, I'm going to start off with Lil' Kim. Now, I'm giving you my top rappers down the line because I'm only going by my experience and, the eras that I was in and the people that I heard rapping in those times. And, if I liked them, it was like, you know what I'm saying, I stayed with listening to their music. So, that's why I say top, whatever, 3 or 5 or top female rappers. Because I'll always listen to them no matter what. When I say no matter what, meaning if they just don't come out with no music at all, I'll still listen to them. Old music or their newest music or whatever. But number 1, Lil' Kim. I'm going to say I was about maybe like 12 or 13 when Lil' Kim came out. I remember when Lil' Kim came out. I was in middle school when Lil' Kim came out. And you know what I'm saying? And kind of like in the 90s, late 90s, or, mid 90s and early 90s, or in the 90s period, you know what I'm saying? She had it on lock. And remind you, I was in middle school when she came out. She was probably like 19, 20. Maybe like 18, 19, 20. She was like somewhere around in that range. And was spitting. Like really spitting. Like spitting like a dude. And you got to think about it. Back in those times, yeah, you had a lot of female rappers in different eras that were really good. But I wasn't in those times. I only can speak for my time. But I'll still go back and do research on a lot of rappers that were before Lil' Kim. You know what I'm saying? But just speaking in my times and my experiences of listening to female rappers, number 1 gonna always be for me Lil' Kim. I just will never forget when she first came out. Everything was just new. Everything was like, like when she came on TV, it was like you wasn't moving. You gonna look at the video from the beginning to the end, whatever. Interview from the beginning to the end. If Soul Train came on and she was performing, you gonna look at it. It was just, she had the 90s, also 2000s too, going in. She just did. And she was really spitting. A lot of people were saying allegedly Biggie wrote her rhymes. From what I read, just looking in the magazine, and that ain't necessarily mean that it's true what I'm reading. Allegedly, he didn't write her rhyme. Biggie didn't write her rhymes. Lil' Kim always could rap. It was just how she rapped back then was too hardcore. So Biggie was like, man, you can't, allegedly Biggie was like, you can't be, that's too hardcore. You're going to have to, I guess rearrange your wording. Because they had to play these type songs on the radio too. And, the radio ain't going to play a lot of, hardcore words and stuff like that. So he was just saying you got to change your how you rap a little bit. Not change how you rap, but change your wording a little bit to where it's not too X-rated. She always could rap. So I think he helped her with, how should I say, rewording certain words in her verses to not make it sound too nasty. Because back then, what I'm saying, Lil' Kim was rapping, she was raw. And she still is raw when it comes to rapping. She was raw. And it made sense when she rapped. So yeah, I'll never forget her. And I'll never forget when she came out. Um, I'm not gonna say Foxy Brown is number 2. The reason why I say this is because Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown were kind of like out around the same era and time. It was just, I guess things got out of hand, it didn't get along, and then boom, it separated. I ain't getting all in the detail about it, but they end up not, engaging like I guess how I thought they would be cool. But Foxy Brown still was spitting. Like, I remember a couple of hits. She's the Batman pajama. Yeah. Well, her and Drew Hill. Oh yeah, she was spitting in that. She was spitting in with her and Blackstreet. What's that song? Gotta get you home with me tonight. Uh-oh. Anybody know that? She was spitting in that. Like, Foxy Brown could spit, but it was just her and Lil' Kim. I don't know what it was. They just couldn't see eye to eye. That'd have to be another content for me to talk about that, but they just couldn't see eye to eye. So it was just, they was beefing or whatever allegedly, and then, Foxy, went another way, and at that time all you seen was like kind of like Lil' Kim eventually. But at the beginning of time, when Foxy Brown was out and Lil' Kim, I was liking both. It won't know me liking one or the other. I liked both. Both of them can rap, and both of them still can rap. So it's just, I'm gonna put Foxy Brown with Lil' Kim. I'm gonna put both of them at number 1, and it doesn't matter who's in front of who, because both of them to me can rap, and they both came out in that same era and at that same time. So that's why I put them like that. Number 2. I don't know if a lot of people are going to agree with this, but Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, I say, I've been listening to Nicki Minaj since mixtape days. And I remember when she got signed with Lil Wayne. And I'm going to tell you something about Nicki Minaj. A lot of people don't, I'm not going to say a lot of people don't like her, but, in the past, allegedly, a lot of people have not been able to get along with her and stuff like that. She's been going back and forth with different people in the industry in the past. I'm going to tell you something about Nicki as far as music-wise, in my opinion. She's very talented. She's talented. She's one of the most versatile rappers that I know. As far as, not personally know, but as far as music, she's very versatile. Very. I'm not saying other females can't be versatile, but Nicki is a really professional, versatile rapper to me. And yeah. And I'm going to say she's number 2 because, of course, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, they was first. And then, Nicki come behind. I mean, for me, everybody else can be different. But for me, Nicki come behind because I'm thinking about music-wise and the lyrics that I like, she write underneath them. She's talented. I don't care what nobody say. And there's a lot of people that may not like her. That's fine. But we talking music-wise. As an artist, yeah. She got talent. And she's very versatile. That's all I can say. Always remember that. Versatile. If you're not for sure, go back and listen to a couple of her songs. That's all I can tell you. Number 4. Who I say? No. Number 3. I'm sorry. Dang, who else I like? Cardi B. I like Cardi. And Cardi one of the newest artists compared to Nicki and Lil' Kim and Fox. I like Cardi B. I like her lyrics. I do. She can spit. She be spitting. She do. For me, I like females who really like rap. Like, give me some bars. Lyricists. And the people that I'm calling out can rap. Now, I've heard allegedly Cardi B don't write her own, she don't write her own stuff. I don't know anything about that. I've never heard anything about that. That's allegedly. I don't know anything about that, but I know she can spit. And them songs be good. And yeah, they be hits. So yeah, I can say she is definitely she's in my top 3. There, like I said, there are plenty other female rappers, but these are my personal top rappers that I'll always I feel like I always will listen to. I'll always will play a song, whether if it's old or new that I like. Yeah, they're in the books for that. Um, I'm trying to think, like, who else do I listen to? And it was other rappers back in that time when Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, back in that time it was other rappers. Lil Vita, I remember Lil Vita, but she won't out that long. Charlie Baltimore, it was other female rappers. It was just that I'm calling out my personal favorite. But you had a couple of them that could spit. You had a couple of them. I ain't discriminating, but those are my personal favorite. Those are my personal favorite, for real. And I don't even think there's gonna be some people that may not agree with that, but it's okay. But getting back, the thing that I did want to discuss was, like, okay, I know Nicki and Lil Kim, they don't see eye to eye, but in my opinion, if they just would have just dished this, whatever they was beefing about, out and really make some music together, people, do you know how much money they would have been making? Because it would have been a hit. It would have been a hit if Nicki and Kim would have worked together. And that would have been good for the hip-hop culture. In my opinion, I wanted them to work together so bad at one point in time. But at that time, they just allegedly, they did not like each other. Or, they were beefing. It just wasn't going to work. Like, around that time, I wanted them to work together. I wanted them to just not beef and just make music. Like, the music would have been so good. Like, I really don't think they understand how good of music they could have made together if they just would have collaborated together just one time, and they just wouldn't do it. And I think it would be great for the hip-hop culture. I don't know everything about hip-hop, but I do know I like music, and I like certain kinds of music. If it means something to me, if it's a good beat, or if the person is talented and the song just flows, yeah, I like it. I like music. But I just really wish Nicki and Lil Kim would have worked together at least once. Ooh, it burned me up that they didn't want to work together, because I wanted them to work together. I wanted them to work together because I know their song would have been a hit if they just would have really put their, all into it, and then not be on no bull, just like, okay, let me hurry up and make this song work. Like, if it just won't like that and they just really made a song, it'd have been a hit. It'd have been a hit. And I always felt like that. So, yeah. I just hope one day they, really, I'm not saying they beefing now, like that beef from back then allegedly is over. Everything has calmed down, but it's like, dang, they still ain't make no music together. Like, make some music, y'all. Like, I just wish they could just get past what went on or whatever they were beefing about back then and just squash it. Get in the studio, make some music, make some money, man. And yeah, that's how I look at it with them too. I just wanted to say that, and I hope somebody get them this message. Make some money together, y'all. Y'all are two popular, talented lyricists, female rappers. I've always wanted you, Lil Kim, you, Nicki Minaj, to make some music together. I've always wanted that. I'm sorry. I hope they get this message, because I always wanted it. And the world know it'd be a hit. They know. But then again, that's my personal opinion. A lot of people don't look at it the way I do. But yeah, I just really think that would have been good for the hip-hop culture, for them two to work together. But, then again, getting back, it's a lot of female rappers out. People that I didn't call out. That does not mean y'all can't rap. I'm not downing anybody. I'm just giving y'all my top. My people that I know that I know I'll listen to. I know it's probably some more people that I listen to. I just can't think at the top. But those are the top. that I listen to a couple songs here and there, especially they old songs. A lot of they older songs that I got in my top 5 bangers, and I'll never forget them. I don't know, but yeah. Don't forget, you guys, like, subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Y'all comment. Tell me what y'all like. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure it's other female rappers that other people may like that I may have forgot. Comment. Let me know. And I'll comment back and, kind of like get my opinion on it, But, I understand everybody has their opinion on who they like and who they don't like. And that's understandable. So, yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn my notifications on for the latest content. And you guys, I really appreciate y'all. Peace.